Hi, I'm Tina POURROY, the Housing Choice Voucher Program Manager of the Housing Authority of Joliet. Today I will talk to you about the moving process, what you need to do in order to move from one unit to the next. First thing you want to consider, are you in a current lease agreement? If you signed a lease agreement this year, you may not be eligible to move, as most lease agreements are good for a 12-month period. Please find out if you're in a current lease agreement. The next thing you want to do is contact your housing specialist and ask for the pink and gold forms. The pink and gold forms are certificates of good standing and a notice to the landlord of your intention to move. You'll want to collect the pink and gold form, fill out your section, give it to your landlord, have them fill it out, and then turn it back in to your housing specialist. Once your housing specialist receives the pink and gold form back, and if the forms state you are in good standing, they will schedule you for the moving briefing. At the moving briefing, you will receive your moving papers, the paperwork needed in order to find a new landlord and a new unit of your choosing. Things to consider. Have you considered how expensive it is to move? You should figure out what your security deposit will be and how you will pay that in advance. I recommend you pay your security deposit before you move into the new unit. Otherwise, you're constantly playing a catch-up game. $100 here and $50 there always ends up in a dispute with the landlord. And it's very hard for us to get you out of that dispute with the landlord. Pay your security deposit up front, then you don't have any trouble. You should also consider the cost of cleaning your current unit before you move. Most things can be cleaned by you alone. However, you may need to hire a carpet cleaning company to come in and clean your carpets or wash your walls, clean your appliances. These are all things that I recommend you do prior to moving to ensure that you get your security deposit back and that you remain in good standing in the program. You might also want to hire a moving truck or a moving company. Those things cost money as well, so you should figure out how are you going to pay for all these things before you fill out new paperwork for a move. Additionally, remember that you will have to pay your first month's rent. So you need to pay your security deposit, your first month's rent, perhaps a moving truck cost, and maybe to clean your carpets. Don't forget, you have to be out of the unit before the first of the month, as the housing authority does not want to pay two landlords rent for the same month. If you're in the unit on the first of the month, you are obligated to pay rent. Please be sure you turn in your moving papers at least 2 weeks in advance of the first of the month. That will give us enough time to complete your inspection and your paperwork and for you to sign the new lease agreement with the landlord. Be sure to turn your moving papers in to your housing specialist to get your process started. Should you have any questions about your need or your want to move, please contact your Housing Choice Voucher specialist at the Housing Authority office. Thanks. Have a great day.